Climate change, short of resources, and advanced military technology is pushing boundary of human civilization. So they are searching out other domains to conflict. So in future, it would be possible that a war will take place in space for the ownership of a new resource. For this, we need guns, lasers, and other advanced weapons. But 1 minute, do guns work in space? So let's try to find out the answer of the question. But yet, if you don't have subscribed my channel, do it right now to get such amazing videos in future. When you pull the trigger of a gun, a firing pin strikes the primers that ignites the powder inside the cartridge. These expanding gases force the bullet to out of its caging. There are quite literally hundreds of combinations used as gunpowders throughout the century. But the method which remains constant is the ability of the powder to combust. And that to happen, we need air. Now I know what you are thinking. There is no air in space, so you can't fire in a vacuum. But there is always a little amount of oxygen in each and every airtight cartridge. So it is possible to fire a gun in space. Again, there comes another physics problem. There is no air in space, so sound doesn't travel in vacuum space. If you fire your gun very close to your ear, you would feel a very little amount of frequency. So if you forget to take your ear protectors outside, don't worry. Now the gravitational force on a smaller celestial body is very less. On Moon, the gravitational force is 1/6 in comparison to that of Earth. Now the motion of a bullet is like a projectile. When you shoot a cartridge, Earth's gravitation pulls it down, so it covers a minimum distance on Earth's surface and then fall on the ground. But if you shoot a gun on Moon or on another celestial object, it would feel a very less gravitational pull. So that means it may be possible that the cartridge will never touch the ground and will shoot you after completing a cycle on the celestial body. There is another interesting fact is about the motion of the bullet forever. Well, it sounds fake, but that's true. If there is no resistance force to work against the bullet like air, gravity, atmosphere, then it would continue its journey forever in empty space. Now during your lunar wear, if you miss your target, your bullet will start to travel in the rest of the space. And if it suddenly enters into the gravitational field of Jupiter, it will continue to spin around it. The speed of the bullet eventually reach at a speed of 17,000 miles per hour, and then it would enter into the very hot atmosphere of Jupiter and melt down. At last, there is a very interesting fact. If you are a megaspark away between two galactic clusters and you shoot a gun, it would never reach to the nearby galactic cluster. It would be forever alone. Cause you know that our universe is expanding at a speed of 200 km per second. Now 200 km per second is not a very impressive speed. It's the speed on which our solar system is rotating around our Milky Way galaxy. But the bullet have a very low speed of at least 1 km per second. So it is impossible for the bullet to reach to the nearby galactic cluster. So from all these comparisons, we can imagine that how tiny and valueless we are to the never-ending universe. Then why are we boosting off our fame, wealth and other things? By the way, if you find the video interesting, give a like, subscribe the channel, and like always, thanks for watching.